My friends, welcome back to the channel. Real quick, want to jump in here and do an AMC update. But before we jump into the video, you guys know the deal. I'm not a financial advisor. Everything I'm giving you is educational information. So that way, hopefully, you can make the best decision you possibly can for you and your portfolio in your family. If you haven't done so already, please follow me on Twitter, Colin_Glab, and the easiest way to send me DMs. See information that I think is important about certain stocks or anything like that, news, all that good stuff. Like I said, easiest way to get in touch with me if you have a question. And then other than that, I tweeted out something today. So I said so many things look good about the daily setup for AMC currently. So I just wanted to make a quick video to explain a little bit more detail of exactly what I'm talking about. So first things first, though, I want to go in here to the 5-minute, show you guys the intraday action that I saw. Also just tweeted this out, but we pretty much played out a cup and handle today. So in the morning we had the big drop down, came back up here, tested the teal line. If you don't know why 1467 is so very important to me, please go back and watch my previous videos. Here I thought about, honestly, I entered some calls, and then as soon as we got rejected right here, exited those calls. Then we played out a nice rounded bottom. Then we had the actual breakthrough. Then we came back here, retested, and had a nice solid reaction. So what a cup and handle does is essentially you're playing out this shape right here where you make the cup, then you have the handle, then you start to have a push towards the upside. So I would really like to see the rest of this week we start making a push up towards that 16 area. Now, obviously, we've got some big news coming as far as what is the overall market going to do with the inflation data. And not good news came out today, okay? We had the bad news not only from the EU, saying that they anticipate higher inflation for a while. Then we also had Unusual Whales tweeted out, shout out Unusual Whales, please be following that account on Twitter, that the White House was also saying that they're anticipating a bad inflation report. So we'll just kind of have to wait and see how that goes. Another thing that we also did today, once again, if you follow me on Twitter, you know I was watching for this test of the breakout of this kind of bear trend line, and we actually did break below a little bit earlier. We had the 1348 cross right here on the 5-minute, you know, that added the support right here in the teal area. And like I said, then we got the push up. So everything's looking good, okay? Wasn't quite as bullish of a day as I was hoping for, but things look good more on a micro basis. So now let's go into that macro basis. So on the daily, couple things. Number one is on our local fib, which once again, also tweeted this out. So we came down here this morning, and right here at the 382, which was also our bear, our overall bear trend that we've been in since, when was that? April 19th. Okay, so we finally had a big push up. Then we had a come back down, we retested, push back up, once again, added support. So now we've got some decent reaction time. Once again, if we go in here, show you real quick on the 15-minute. So like I said, our breakout has now given us 1 and 2 times of showing support, each time getting a nice push up. Now, so we're getting those higher lows right here. Now we want to start seeing some higher highs. So like I said, really looking to get over that 1530 here relatively quickly to keep our overall bullish momentum going. And once again, if we go back here to the daily basis, so on the simple moving averages, I'm going to hide that fib. We're about to get the 20-day is about to cross over the 50 right here. So yeah, 1301 and 1302 is essentially what they are. So tomorrow we're going to get the cross here. So once again, there can still be retracement back down, but overall, once we start, you know, catching these moving averages, we want to see them, you know, keep giving us, you know, bullish push-ups. You can see right here last time what happened. So on the day that it crossed was a 44% day, okay? That was what happened the last. Now, that does not mean that's what's going to happen this time. I'm just saying that's what happened the last time that they crossed. We can also look at the 13 1348, and we're about to get a daily cross on that. Also, same thing. Look what happened back here last time. The day that we got the crossover here was the day that we started out at $20, and then we had that $34, and that day finished up at $29, and the next day was when it ran to $34. We all know what happened. I was telling my Discord today, man, that halt at 34 is still one of the shadiest things that I've seen, and I've seen some shady stuff, I feel like. So that looks good. Great looking setup. Probably my favorite thing is going to be the EMAs, and that is now you can see right here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, not really 6, but decent push down there. But 5 rejections off the 50. Then we finally pushed through both the 20 and the 50. You can see where the 20 rejected us on July 6th. Then we had the real nice day. We got on top of them. And now the 50 is providing support. And so we want to see, when you're looking at, the simple moving averages, the EMAs, your 1348, whatever you're looking for curling up and not curling down. Now, like I said, we need the overall market to help us out a little bit. So if we come over here to SPY, this is kind of what I was telling my Discord was going to happen. And you can see so far, it's playing out perfectly. I drew this line first thing in the morning. Only thing I missed was I thought the push-up might happen a little bit sooner. But now we're breaking through the fib of the 383, so we want to see that 383. I'm hoping it doesn't come down here and test the 0.5, but if it does, then that is what it is. And if now AMC held up real nice today with the overall market being pretty crappy, we want to see that trend continue. Obviously, a lot of great news coming out. Everybody anticipating earnings being great for our second quarter earnings, which is going to be coming up here on August 4th. Please go watch my weekly AMC Outlook video if you want to see what I think is going to be coming in the future. It's going to be the one that was posted yesterday. But overall, I think this week, like I said, I would be real optimistic if we could get to and close over 16. That would lead us to some of the next levels that I'm looking for. And then obviously, we'll talk about downside targets if we have to. But right now, with the way the daily setup looks from a daily standpoint, so that means it's going to take some time. That doesn't mean tomorrow morning at market open, it's just going to come flying out of the gates or anything like that. If you follow me for any amount of time, you know that's not the kind of person that I am in any way, shape, or form. But I do think over the next 2 to potentially 4 weeks, we could see, some really nice movement out of AMC so long as this setup continues to play out. But that's all I've got for you guys today. I appreciate you taking the time. Please like and subscribe if this video was helpful to you. And other than that, be kind. Don't be a troll. Be a positive influence on others. And I'll see you in the next video. You guys have a good one.